Good morning, Deify here. Whew. Early morning, and welcome back to Kitty Powers Matchmaker, our quest for 25 children, of which we are at 24. Man, oh man, 12:24 in the morning. That is a new record, I think. It's probably not. I think I've started recording later, but I try not to. Things come up. You don't get home till 11:30, and then you're like, okay, but we don't necessarily have good news. Marvin nibbled. Oh, so we do. Christina and I are still an item. We both really love modern art. We're so happy I can easily live with her love of collecting thimbles. The best part is I was completely honest with her from the get-go. We're like totes in love. I've changed my relationship status and everything. Wow. See, that's some good effort right there. And Theodore Eggside, the egg was not with him today. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, Geraldine and I have decided to split up as we have had very little in common. There were some things I liked about Geraldine, mainly her attraction to army surplus shops, but her unnatural dedication to gentle exercise was just a step too far. Maybe told a couple of little lies, but just for the sake of conversation, I don't know how we even got together. I didn't even like her that much. Hey, I was surprised when you said you wanted to go out with her. This is all your fault. Okay, let's start with Emojin, and why does that sound familiar? That sounds like, oh no, it's Mugen, that's the fighting game engine, but Emojin Corkford, a Pisces, a 3-star bank manager looking for a man. She's interests include, darn it, I thought we had it, but no, entrepreneurism, time management, and haute cuisine. One loves green eyes and blonde hair. She's relaxed, methodical, introvert, traditional, and spicy. Bad habit is daydreaming, and her guilty pleasure is skull rings. Yeah, always chic. Well, Hugo Flemnook here appears to be the obvious choice. They line up horoscopically. They're both 3 stars. Whew, man, we can get some 4 out of 4 attraction. That's always nice. A 3 out of 4 on the personalities is that's pretty a-okay. I don't really think these line up, but 4 out of 4 attraction. Come on. And I swear this happens every time. I follow the Swedish restaurant to a T, and it just magically transforms into the American restaurant. Now he hates us. Oh my god, this place is like so last century. Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of things are. The last century was not that long ago, but hopefully they'll make it up with all that attraction. That should be fine. So we have a bald female here as our waiter. It's a pretty easy waiter to remember, if I would do say so myself. Something hot with red meat. That buffalo and mushroom meatloaf, yeah, let's do that. 2 platters of buffalo and mushroom meatloaf. Oh, yeah, it's so amazing. Trust me. I mean, meatloaf's really hit or miss, I suppose. Yeah, let's do spiciness on Valentine's Day. Do you buy your loved one a bunch of roses or some massage oil? Oh, some massage. Wow. Yeah, that's great, you two. You could just buy each other massage oil. Don't use it. Just buy it for them. To be spicy, it never said you had to actually, massage them. That's weird. When watching TV, do you prefer to watch alone or watch with friends? Oh, watch alone. How interesting. It's like where'd that cat go? I don't know. It's like we're totally learning each other for the first time. Oh, something's happening over there. An errant arachnid. I'm gonna squish him. Hey, I did it. How did I know you didn't like Spike? This is just so great. Of course. Cat, you wanna not play with the door? What a cray. He's a little weirdo. Okay, yeah, of course I'm going to give her the chic treatment because she just keeps messing with me. When it comes to friends, do you like to organize group activities or let someone else organize? Oh, you like to organize? Yeah, so do I. And yeah, we can call a taxi. Thankfully, calling a taxi is super easy in this one. 1-877-305. Just like that. Some good stuff. Yep, that's the taxi driver voice, of course. And yeah, I think this date went really well, aside from that first little mishap of, taking him to the American restaurant. But will you be my one and only? Yeah, I've totes fallen for you. How romantically fortuitous. I'm so proud of you two. And one of these days when we get our glam and nerd set up, we can actually go back to giving everyone the fair treatment they deserve. Until then, sheiks are mean. Okay, come on, Daisy. You gotta give me this one. Daisy Middlewood, a Libra angel investor looking for a man. She's interested in hot tubs, expensive perfumes, and playing tennis, and she loves blue eyes and black hair. I'm getting a little hopeful. Oh, please don't ruin this for me. She's acting methodical, inch for traditional and spicy. Bad habit is being a know-it-all, and her guilty pleasure is grocery stopping. I realized that I accidentally said stopping instead of shopping, but now I'm mad. And I'm devising a great plan right now. Horoscopes are a little iffy, but take a look at Simeon, I don't know how you say his name. We can devise a date, even though we're not sure how compatible they actually are. Horoscopically, they're good. But if one of them doesn't like horoscopes, that can be a little iffy, so I'm going to skip that. But if we talk about occupation, interests, and social, we could pull off a perfect date without knowing anything about it. And what better to put together than Mohawk with the worst person I've ever met in this game. Her hair is now so red it hurts the eyes to look at. And that's just the way this guy likes it. So this is definitely going to be the strangest date. But I kind of like it. That's actually rather fun. And, oh, this letter I will keep in my inbox forever, like I do every other letter. But, hey, what are you gonna do? And, what would you like? Something hot with fish and not spicy. And, so we have this guy who kind of looks like me, except for darker skin and brown eyes. So hot with fish and nothing spicy. 3 flavors fish, blossom roe. Yep, of course it's delicious. So let's see. Social, I saw occupation, there's social. Social's even closer. Oh, but interest, we don't even need to pay for. A little birdie told me that you enjoy playing tennis. Oh, I love that. So do I! They can play tennis together. Oh, it's so good. I love looking at true love when you're not even sure if they're compatible. I saw occupation go by, so let us do that one next. Or we could just get social. I'm not sure if they're like, I'm just gonna do occupation. I'm not sure if there's like, oh, more occupation will show up in the wheel than social. I'm not sure if how that works, but you're an angel investor. Whoa! I'm also an angel investor. That's amazing. Oh, and Kitty. Which VIP do we shoot with love? I think we just shoot him, just to be safe, I suppose. And someone, oh, a bit sweaty. Oh, I hope it's not Daisy. Of course, she would stink with lies. But now she's good. Not perfect, but great. So that's always nice. Okay, yeah, walk back to your seat. I do apologize about that. Whew, I like your fragrance, girl. Yeah, that's the voice I'm giving him. Oh, girl, that is some fragrance you are wearing. Oh, there's social. Hey, we pulled off the weirdest perfect date ever, and I'm going to be super happy about that. When it comes to sports, do you prefer solo games or team games? Solo games? That's so great. These two are not a great match, and that is the absolute best part. I mean, they actually might be. I don't know how much like horoscope and job and interests play a part in the selection, but this could be a good learning experience. Now, if these guys could just take a nice selfie so we can have a great date. Come on. Oh my gosh, you guys. There. You guys did it. I was just on the brink of getting mad, but I'll take a nice photo. I will take a nice photo. That's a nice one. Yeah, I can send it to... Actually, I can't. That is very difficult. You know what? I wonder if this couple's like almost picture worthy. I may have to maybe I'll take a snapshot of them in the hot tub, because this is one of my favorite couples. Will you be my one and only? Yes, I think I'm in love with you. Oh, look at that. And then just in case, we'll hit that F12 button. There we go. Perfect. These ones are gonna go down in history. Okay, Eugene, you can't do this to me too. Look at him. Look at that mad pompadour that's like twirled like a cinnamon roll. That's glam if I've ever seen it. Eugene Littleless, he's a 3-star pro skateboarder, a Sagittarius, looking for a man. Looking for a man, though, that kind of worries me. Well, he's into crowdfunding, collecting buttons, and playing the mandolin. That actually sounds hipster. He loves green eyes and ginger hair. He's relaxed, carefree, introvert, experimental, and romantic. His bad habit is not cleaning the fridge. And his guilty pleasure is scantily clad heroes. Yeah, he is hipster, darn it. So I'm going to set him up with Isaac Bullherd, because there is someone who is a possible 5 out of 5, but Isaac Bullherd here has 1, a similarly ridiculous hairstyle, 2, horoscopically good, ignore this one, 3, 4 out of 5, and 4, their guilty pleasures are both geeky. Now, I don't know how not cleaning the fridge and wearing loads of hair product goes, so if they are based on types, like that possibly unreputable website said, wearing loads of hair product I would assume to be glam, not cleaning the fridge, I mean, that one's just up in the air. And once again, we have the absurdly bright red hair. Man, everyone's just digging that hair. Look at these. This is just the best episode for hairstyles so far. Yeah, we are very punctual. It is a rather upmarket restaurant. Red hair. Oh, so good. Yeah. What would we like? A cold dish with no meat and nothing too weird. Man, you gotta make it hard, don't you? That's salmon. Yeah. Ragmonk? Nope. Oh, of course. The beetroot, apple, and horseradish salad. 2 portions of rotbet salad, please. Very good. And now we can talk about almost any of these traits as long as it's not spiciness. So, you watch an awesome movie about a street dance. Do you take a street dance lesson or buy it on DVD? Oh, yeah, buy it on DVD. I love street dance movies. I can name all of... I love street dance movies. Okay, and what are we going to talk about now? Well, I guess we're going to flick this up. When you're with a new group of people, do you try to keep a low profile? Try to get to know her, but low profile? Low profile? How do you keep a low profile with hair like that? Just like, don't mind me, I just have the world's tallest pompadour. And he's like, that's what I say, don't mind me, I just have a cinnamon roll stuck in my hair. And the aforementioned image is here upon my telephone. Good stuff. Okay, so he has that gray and dark gray pinstriped shirt with the black pompadour. Oh my gosh. That was almost gonna be impossible, but he was right there, so that's always nice. I like it when they make it easy for me. I was worried though. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Can you even cheat on that game? I'm not really sure. We can't talk about spiciness. Don't do that. We cannot talk about spiciness. For an evening out, would you prefer a wine tasting evening or a funky cocktail bar? Oh, funky cocktail. Yeah, funky cocktails. Oh no. He had to be a pachinko type person. Swear this game's just out to get me. There's no rhyme or reason to this game. There's no way to win. You just gotta hope for the best. But no, there's no chance now. But hey, we got all the money at least. And just drop in there. It almost got to him. Yeah, it's tickety-boo. It's not perfect, though. What are you gonna do? Oh, well. Yeah, I quite like them. Yeah, I want to get more serious. Most agreeable. I'm on cloud 9. Aww. Okay, well, I'm going for the name this time, even though she looks practical. Boom! Electra Sideburn. There should be a superhero named that. Oh, I didn't see that she was a lesbian. Electra, you might be slightly disappointed. She's a Leo, a 2-star mechanic, looking for a woman. She's interested in renewable energy, drawing, and rainbows. So maybe hippie type. Actually, definitely hippie type, I would say. She lives for brown eyes and blue hair. She's active, carefree, introvert, traditional, and spicy. Her bad habit is mumbling. And her guilty pleasure is so vintage suspenders, I would assume. Maybe geeky, but I think... there are no choices. We don't know. No. So, that's great. Well, I mean... Jeez, what do you do? These two line up horoscope, so do these two. Teeny tiny bikinis and isotonic drinks. That might be glam. Probably not, though. I'm just gonna do these two. Jordan Finkelward. Because, yeah, there's like... Wow, she's not attracted to anyone. Jordan Finkelward is... She's into yoga. Yoga seems maybe kind of hippie-ish. There's no introduction for this. Let's just hope it works out. But she's a biplane pilot and a mechanic. That might line up. Who knows? Red hair is just the theme of this episode. However, this time we got rid of it. Oh my gosh, they like look exactly the same. Why? For some reason, I'm just like, whoa, what? And I'm a little tired. Are you Jordan? Yeah, you must be Electro. Yeah! And, yeah, Shady Key. This is a very fancy place. It's Unbelievable Bubbles, of course. Oh, man. And again, with the pompadour, this time with curls in the back. It's so good. Something hot with white meat. Oh, is that Jaeger Schnitzel? No, it's pork chops. Darn it. Okay, well, Hendel, of course. Two of that, yeah, this is very delicious. Take Kitty Powers. Who do we shoot? I guess we shoot our guest, because that's only fair. Someone, you know, you're going on a date with someone, just shoot them. They like you more, trust me. I don't have any experience with this, but this game tells me so. When you visit a gallery, do you prefer pretty watercolor landscapes or challenging avant-garde art? Oh, pretty watercolor landscapes. The old ways are always the best. It is a scientifically proven fact. I don't know how, but I believe in scientists enough that it might be. Let's see, social, I did see that. Good. When you go on holiday, would you prefer a secluded hideaway or a busy city with friends? Oh, good. Look at these two lining up. I'm sorry, I'd like a secluded hideaway. No, you're boring. Stop talking to me, boring. Jeez. Some people are so... Hi, Issa, the manager here. This is the lovely Aunt Jemima. This is Jordan, the stunning Jordan. If you pick Jemima, just be like, this is the Aunt Jemima, and be like, oh, that's so good. Aunt Jemima's here. I don't know why shut up. Do you know how hard it is to talk for 40 minutes at a time? It's pretty hard. Oh my gosh. Okay, Spicy, there's something to talk about. Would you rather go on a date to an afternoon tea room or drag cabaret show? Oh, look at these two lining up so perfectly. Let's spin, spindly do. The Wheel of Lying and Basis of Good Relationships. Oh, that's a good name for it. The Wheel of Bases of Good Relationships. That's the name that I'm sticking with and will probably forget by next episode. And, yeah, it's not gonna let me. So this is good. This date's going well. It's going fabulously. Yeah. Why are they trying to hide? Well, we don't like afternoon tea rooms. I like that drag cabaret show. 8% on a medium restaurant? Are you sure? Okay. Well, 206 is 10, and then divide that by 5. You get 41. So it's 206 minus 41. Is nailed it, 165. Paid attention in math class. She did not get those hearts because she failed on a lie. I'm assuming you find them a bit meh. You want to see me again? I'm sure it will be well fun. And I suppose we should try Sarah Cherrybig, the 1-star street sweeper. The Aries who's into, see that the worrisome thing is she's into teeny tiny bikinis and isotonic drinks and jogging. And I'm worried that that's glam. She doesn't dress glam, but I mean, we don't have a lot of choices. Squish, what are you doing down there? You're being a goof. But let's try these two. And I had to close my door because my small kitten is in a very feisty mood. He's biting everything. So he can't just sit calmly in my lap. No, that's way too difficult for him, and I don't want my arms bitten and scratched up. I had that happen the other day. So she has dark brown hair now. They're like the spitting image of each other. Oh my gosh, is there anything different about these two other than their eyeliner? Oh, eyebrows, yeah, but she probably just tweezes hers. I think these two might actually be identical twins. Just one has tweezed eyebrows and the other doesn't. It's a little worrisome. Are we ready to order? Yeah, totes. What's on your food radar? Something hot with red meat. Okay, beef and vegetable stew. I'll have 2 daube provençal if you don't mind. Yeah, very good. Delicious. So let's hope that this date goes a little bit better than the last one. When at the zoo, do you make sure you see every animal or wander around aimlessly? Oh, there we go. Wander around aimlessly. Although the first one started off well on the last date, too. It's really the second and third that define how the date's actually gonna go. I don't want to talk about that if possible. Let's do social. Because I haven't seen the farting or the X minigame, so I'd say social and spiciness are equally high up there. When at a party, do you sit in the corner looking at your phone or mingle with everybody? Oh, good. Sit at the corner looking at your phone. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to match these two up, even though she might be glam. I had this awesome car once. We played ping pong against it. I had this awesome car once. It was so awesome it won lots of awards for its pimped out fabulosity. Oh, man. I mean, it's no my car with the greatest name ever, the name that is so long that some of my friends are baffled that I can remember it, but you never forget your first car's name. As far as games go, would you rather play a board game or play video games? How dare you want to play video games? Okay, well, I'll give them one lie. We're not a dinosaur. I prefer playing both video games and board games, so thank you very much. You don't like Nougat Euphoria and you love Orange Enchantment. Okay, well, we'll start there. Yeah, you don't like Nougat Euphoria. Girl, I know, I listen. Oh, well, hey, we'll just pick out the Orange Enchantment one right there. And this has no bad ones around it, so let's just do this one. Yeah. Oh, fudge surprise. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, love it. You got your favorite flavor. Yeah, it's getting time to head out. She's now ahead on the hearts. I'll take that cat. But yeah, she's like, they're quite a hottie. And I'm saying, hey, if you think she's a hottie, you're like identical twin. She's giving her the stink eye. Like, oh, yeah, not her if you want me over with your charm. Yeah, very nice. Okay, at least they're like not wearing the same bikini. That would just be too weird. Okay, Mona, please, please, please. That top. Okay, you have to be. Mona Oldfast, a 3-star general practitioner, a tourist looking for a man. She's interested in movie premieres, flossing, and global markets. Of course, she loves gray eyes and light brown hair. She's relaxed, methodical, introvert, experimental, and spicy. Bad habit of staying up all night, and her guilty pleasure is casual video games. Cue the chic. Of course. And I'm going to try setting her up with Cyril Donkey Don. He's a 3-star concert violinist, a Virgo, so they line up horoscopically, and that's always good. There's quite a bit of attraction going on, and New Media might line up, but that might be arty also. And they're only like 2 for 3 so far, but that's a good chance for like 3 or maybe even 4. And she wronged me, so I'm just going to try and go for the easy setup, of course. Why do they even allow chic types to wear sequined tops? That's the most glam thing ever. Huh? Yeah, would you happen to be Cyril? Yeah, you must be Mona. Mona the Liar. Yeah, Mona Lisa, more like Mona Liar. The insults are not coming today. Wow, what kind of hair is that? That is amazing. How do you do that? And something hot with fish and nothing fried, so it's not going to be tempura. Seafood soup, though. Sumashijiro. Very good, yeah. Oh, I had a jackpot. Can I lay claim to that? Let's start with the ones we know will line up. When you're on holidays, would you prefer a trip to a fairy tale castle or a beach full of bronzed bodies? Bronzed bodies, yeah, hot tamales. And dinner, of course, is here because dinner always there's never a mini game like, oh, the waiter forgot your meal. Oh, which gadget would you rather have? A new potato peeler or the latest smartphone? Latest smartphone, yeah. I mean, you could totally do that. Like, if you had a game where it's like, oh no, the waiter brought you the wrong meal. Like, do you make a fuss about it or not? And you have to. I mean, they could like just double up on the traits, or like even have mini games which are like combo traits. I think that would be so. Like if they're carefree and extroverted, no, if they're carefree and mostly carefree. If they're carefree, they'd be like, yeah, I don't really care. I like this food. But if they're methodical, they're like, no, I want my food. But if they're extroverted, they'll be like, no, don't make a scene. And if they're introverted, they'll be like, no, don't make a scene. And if they're extroverted, they'll be like, yeah, let's get the food we rightfully deserve. When you're out shopping, do you like to be left to browse or like to be helped by the staff? Oh, like to be left to browse. I mean, I wish this game was moddable. I think that would be kind of fun to throw in, my own mini games. That would be absolutely wonderful. I would mod this game to oblivion and just see what I can come up with. That sounds like a great time, actually. This sounds like, man, I wish I could spend my weekend doing this, but my weekend's just tomorrow, and then I should probably do a little bit more work on Flappy Bird because I have not done that recently. But breathtakingly stunning indeed. Will you be my one and only? Yes, I think I'm in love with you. So I got someone who looks glam, but they're probably chic also. Actually, they look kind of chic. So I'm going to go with Oakley Easterdiner because he's the only person I've ever seen with detached sideburns. How amazing is that? He's a 1-star gravedigger. The best truck in the Monster Jam tour, of course. He's a Libra, looking for a man. He's well into nightclubbing, costume parties, and bar hopping. He lives for brown eyes and black hair. He's active, methodical, introvert, experimental, and spicy. His bad habit is being too competitive. His guilty pleasure is some geeky brainstorming. Okay, let's see what we got. And Abraham Knockwater may be just what he's looking for, an Aquarius. So they line up horoscopically. A deep sea diver, I mean, just how cool is that? He's going to bring home some rad pictures of fish and sharks. There's quite a bit of attraction going on. Beer festivals might line up with bar hopping. I mean, who's going to be like, ugh, I don't like drinking my beer in front of thousands of other people. I just want it in front of the tens of people that are in a bar. But so that should line up. We can get 3 ticks of attraction. That's always good. And let's find out the rest as we go. And we have made him even more edgy by dyeing his hair black. Now they match. It's so nice. Abraham and Oakley. This is a good match right here. Blue eyes, yeah, living for your black hair, and your black hair, awesome. And her black hair, oh yeah, just black hair all around. Yeah, what's your food radar? Something cold with red meat. I mean, okay, gyudon, no, tempura, beef tataki, there we go. I'll have 2 beef tataki if you don't mind. Yeah, sounds amazing. Okay, now let's spin and hope their traits line up. That can be the deal breaker, of course. When it work, do you keep yourself to yourself or get to know everybody? Oh, no. Well, yeah, keep yourself to yourself. No, you need to get out more, sir. We still haven't seen the farting minigame, and that worries me. That's why I went for social over, I think... tradition was the other one that was right there, but let's see. We also still have not seen the X either, so let's do spiciness. You pick up a book in a shop and find a racy party. Put it back in disgust or buy the book and the sequel. Okay, so they do line up on something. Speak of the devil. Hi there, Oakley. How are you? Hunchy? It's the X. Wonder who this is. This would be... I wish they'd give the X a name. That would be kind of cool. That's my ex. I haven't seen them in like forever. It's cool that you're still friendly. Yeah. We're both grown-ups. It's always good. And one more spin. Maybe we'll get something good, like organization. When going to the movies, do you prefer factual-based storylines or fantasy-based movies? Factual-based storylines, yeah. And honestly, I am feeling... Oh, it had to be the chef. I am feeling a little lazy, so I think I'm just going to go for the hookup and see what happens. But let's see what we say to the chef. It had a hint of manifest genius. It had an awe-inspiring overtone of celestial imaginings. It had a texture of creamy loveliness. It was awesomely and artistically well presented. It had a visionary and playful moistness. It had an amazingly taste-delicious aftertaste. And it was engorgingly satisfying. Yeah, that's what we're going to say to the chef. Oh, I'm delighted to hear that. Yeah, you best be. Yeah, we swallowed a cookery dictionary, literally. Now, excuse me to go to the bathroom. This is going to be awkward. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous. Ask Matt, how about using me with that eyebrow lift that I cannot do? Because I'd have no eyebrow muscles. And yeah, you can change your relationship status and everything. Those are, of course... I'm sorry, I mean, that is literally, of course, the one major perk of being in a relationship. It's that people will know. And you've got to think one of these days I'll get a glamour, a geeky type in my queue, but I've been trying and I'm not getting anywhere, and 4 possible rejection letters is pretty brutal. I'm going to hope that some of these are good, though. Imogen Corkford, there we go. Hugo and I are still a couple and we've moved in together. We do both so enjoy skull rings, and I love him so much that I can easily tolerate his predilection for reading tarot cards. Because I was totally honest with him, we know our love will endure. We're just so in love and things couldn't be rosier. I mean, I'm going to keep saying it. Think kids would make it more rosy. Daisy Middlewood, the same thing. Blah, 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 blah. Simon and I are still a couple and we moved in together and we do both so enjoy hot tubs. And I love Simon so much that I can easily tolerate his predilection for speed skating. Oh, and because I was totally honest with him, I know our love will endure. We're just so in love and things couldn't be rosier. And just because of the hair, I'm going to take another snapshot of that. Although I wish the mouse wasn't covering his hair, but what are you going to do? Actually, there we go. Perfect. Snapshot. Yep. Wonderful. Now go back. Eugene Littleless. Okay, Isaac and I are still together and we have a place of our own. We both really enjoy not cleaning the fridge. Cool, you do you. We're so compatible that I can easily live with his obsession with wearing loads of hair products. Don't tell me that you don't wear loads of hair products, Mr. Cinnamon Bun. And the best thing is, I was completely honest with him. We're really happy together. This could be for life. Watch this last one be like awfully bad that just drops my reputation. Oh my gosh, I had to say it. Sarah and me are no longer an item. It was a mutual decision. I mean, when you find out that you guys are identical twins, it's kind of hard to keep going, I guess. They weren't like totally boring. I quite liked the taste of isotonic drinks, and they liked my mumbling as well. But we just couldn't see our... How do you like mumbling? Okay. On a shocking taste for jogging. Ooh, I was completely honest with her, so at least I can walk away with a clear conscience. It was never going to work out anyway, but whatevs. It's only 3 down. That's not terrible, I suppose. We could be able to do a lot better, but really, I'm just trying to blast through people to get that glam and geeky type. And one of these days, it's gonna work out. I'm supposed to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time on Kitty Powers Matchmaker on our quest for 25 children, of which we just need one more. One more. We'll get there. Goodbye.